Hello guys, Matt,
David,
and Ali here.
and thanks for choosing to get your gaming news here at Livewire.
in today's video we'll be continuing our series of For Honor, discussing For Honor's 5 online game modes that have officially been confirmed at Gamescom 2016. At the end of the video we'll also be letting you in on how you can hopefully enhance your PvP experience by getting good weapons and customization early on in PvP.
And guys, if you are enjoying the For Honor playlist, please hit that like button. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes on the video. We appreciate it, and it lets other For Honor fans find out about the news.
Also guys, if you are new to the channel, then please consider subscribing for all your For Honor news. So let's get right to all the For Honor game modes that we know about, and that's coming up straight after this.
Alright, so the basics is that the game will include 5 multiplayer modes: Dominion, Brawl, Duel, Elimination, and Skirmish. These modes can be played against other players or bots in split-screen co-op on consoles.
So we're going to start off with Dominion, as it's the one we know most about from the trailers and the gameplay. Me and Ali played it in the technical test, so it's probably the one we're most experienced in.
You can't talk about that, it's censored!
Oh well, I'm doing it anyway, it's kind of common knowledge now anyway. So Dominion seems to be the centerpiece game mode for Honor, and we'll talk about what that means in a moment. But Dominion is a 4v4 objective-based game mode in which 2 teams of 4 players fight for control of the battlefield.
You'll need to hold control points whilst pushing back your opponent's weak but relentless troops to own the central battlefield in each stage. You'll need communication and teamwork, and they're vital here, as it's keeping an eye on your opponents who are maybe going after other territories which you're not holding, or you do hold that you have to defend. Once your team controls all 3 points, the match enters a breaking phase, in which the losing team stops respawning. If you can eliminate all 4 human players, or bots in some cases, before they can reclaim a point, your team wins the round.
Yeah, the breaking phase is like the best part of that, when it's like, you know, if you get the kill then you're gonna like win the game, so it's like who can get the last kill. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very clutch and terrifying when like most of your team's dead and it's just you and it's maybe only 2 other guys. Yeah, even if it's bots, it's pretty fucking hard.
But anyway guys, what I said before, this game mode is going to be the centerpiece game mode for Honor, so it's what's going to make or break For Honor online. It's literally the all eggs in one basket. If this game mode isn't good, then you know, the whole For Honor online is going to crash, because we're going to talk about the other ones, and in my opinion the other ones just aren't even as exciting as this one.
That's kind of worrying, because you'd expect it to be like a lot more game modes, like just off the bat.
But yeah, it's the only sort of game mode that has any relevance to the story as well, and like, you know what I mean, like storming or defending a castle. It's the only game mode that's unique to For Honor, so should there have been more kind of like that? Because we're going to talk about the next ones, and it's like 1v1s, 2v2s, like there's nothing really For Honor-y about it, you know, like nothing like castles.
Well, I'd agree with you in one sense that I think, I mean, none of us are game developers, so we can't really say anything about being maybe judgmental, but we've played a lot of games, and I would say for a game franchise, well, franchisor as big as Ubisoft, that for something they're trying to launch that they may ideally hope, if it goes well, to become a sequel, I'd imagine they'd have a bit more creativity than just that. I
mean, you've got the kind of whole castle defending or attacking the castle thing, that's included in the game mode, but does anyone feel like there could have been a lot more detail put into the game mode? I mean, we had a video when we had like comment suggestions on what kind of game modes to expect to see, and there was ones about like it's like a sort of siege mode on the castle, instead of just like defending control points, like actually going into the castle, breaking down doors like the castle gatehouse, then the drawbridge, and then fighting through the main door, then into like the fortress, and then you could be like a throne room to kill like a bot king or queen. Like, I feel like that could have easily been put into the game and would have made that game mode a lot more extensive.
That's exactly like Chivalry, and that's the best game mode in that game. It's like, it's by far the best game mode in that game, because it was exciting and it felt like you were actually doing something.
Yeah, and this seems to be the closest thing you're going to get to it, and it's just holding flags, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not exactly exciting.
We did want to say, in a more positive note, it was fun to play, it was hectic, it was chaos, it was good, but this was only on our first few times going through it. The main thought I had on it wasn't anything to do per se with the art of the battle or that. It was that for a flagship game mode, the AI litter the map everywhere, and I understand in particular if you're taking them out it does help your team, but only marginally. It barely scratched you, barely did anything. Killing them barely earned you points, and
more
just leaving them seemed to be the point. So it seemed like they didn't even really need to be there, but if they weren't there it wouldn't be the right scene, it wouldn't look like you're actually storming a castle. But
I'm glad they are there.
When me and Ali were playing it, it seemed like if you just communicated and went to the points together, chances are you would take them, because when you're 2v1 against someone else, you're gonna win. you know?
Yeah, well, communication and cooperation, because I communicated through some pretty stern words numerous times that you should come to me with A, and then I just get killed, and I'd say, where the fuck are you? And then, oh look, David's nowhere here, he's just swiping through AI bots like they actually matter.
No, Ali's got this kind of thing with games, is like, if you're not doing exactly what he's doing, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong, guys.
Anyway, moving on to the next game mode, which is Duel, the 1v1 game mode that puts two heroes face to face in a fight to the death, so you'll obviously need good duel abilities. Players have the possibility to use the environment to their advantage, such as cliffs and man-made drops, spikes and fire, so look out for the great opportunities to insta-kill foes, such as a death from above.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. When I was doing the duel 1v1 with the guy online, he like kind of walked down some stairs, and I just like walked up the cliff above him and jumped on him and instantly got the kill. That was pretty cool.
Nice. So it's basically just gladiator mode.
Yeah, so what's your thoughts on like a 1v1 anyway? I mean, we all kind of expected to see something like that. I think it's a good game mode to have in a game like this.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I mean, it's good to have it in the game.
Yeah,
I'm
glad
it's
it's
the most exciting thing.
I mean, I thought I found myself playing it more than I did the Dominion, just because I liked the tenseness of it. Now there was none of that AI nonsense, and it was just like literally who's better at the game, me or the guy I'm playing against. I like
you mean
that
you
reason.
were the bot?
I guess
Hey, I played against real people. I won.
I guess as a guy who likes story, I'd much prefer like the bigger game modes. So
Yeah.
it feels like you're actually doing something, but to test your skills, for sure, that's a great game mode to have.
Definitely, yeah. Anyway, on to Brawl. It's a 2v2 game. Each of the two players need to kill the enemy two players to win the round. So again, it's going to single out the art of battle, and you have the ability to use the environment to your advantage as well, just like in the duel. So it's literally just duel, but with two other people in it.
I think it's better because
You
it
prefer
puts
that?
in the team. It puts in the teamwork.
My thoughts on it is like, you'd think, considering there's only 5 game modes, they'd be a lot more different from each other.
I would have preferred it if it was maybe 3v3 rather than 2v2.
Well,
You're
for
just
us,
saying
yeah.
that for us.
No, like just overall, like arena in games is really popular, and it's like where the skill cap really comes in, and like those small teams where you've in other small teams that hopefully this is coordinated as you.
Yeah.
So
I suppose it does make more sense. There's more competitive scenes in games or things that are like 3 to 4 or 5 people.
It's nice to have and all that. It's lovely. I get what you're saying, but there's only 5 game modes. So like,
well, they should have just added
it
more.
doesn't make any sense.
They shouldn't have removed it. They should have just added more.
They should have just added more. Yeah. If there was more game modes in it, I'd be fine with a
involves
2v2.
money and servers, and Ubisoft cannot run servers. Are you mad?
Seriously though, it should either be more than 5, or this game mode should be taken out, in my opinion.
There you go, David, to make it 4 game modes. Bring it on.
I will go and I will make the game modes myself if that's what it takes.
Fuck, give him a good
The
decade
game
to
needs
learn
it.
how to code. So,
game
going
needs
on
it.
to the second last, or if David gets his way, last game mode, there's something a bit different. You've got this last man standing game mode called Elimination, 4v4 mode again, when no respawns after death occur. So the last surviving player on the battlefield wins the round for their team. So
See, I like this
literally,
one.
get good.
Yeah, I like this one. It's different from like just your team death matches. It's actually good. This one should be in the game.
Yeah, I suppose the only thing I have with it is that For Honor doesn't strike me as the sort of game that, unlike if you were to go to the competitive scene of something like Battlefield or COD, where there's permadeath as well, like hardcore modes, where the games are a lot longer, they're a lot more drawn out. It's not a case of, I want to have my fill of like hack and slash or shooters today, I'll just go in a game, what does it matter, I'll die in 2 seconds, but I'll be back and I can have fun again. In this, say you die in the beginning, and I'm sort of like this because I just get bored and just want to respawn quickly, I'm gonna have to sit for what could be 20 minutes watching people
But that's the
fight.
point.
No,
I
I
know,
think
The point
but,
is not to die, so you become the
I
best.
know,
in the
but
team.
I don't fucking care. I'm not that big a tryhard. That's my point.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right.
I'm playing that perspective of it. Like, if you want to go and spend 30 minutes or so playing a game where you basically try not to die rather than try to have fun, I don't have time for that.
Well, if that's your opinion, then you can just play the 4v4 deathmatch called Skirmish, which is the next game mode and the last game mode that the game has to offer. So it's literally just 4v4 team deathmatch. There's not much to explain about that. It's pretty simple.
Well, I know, it's literally, keep it simple. No need to make it crazy game modes. Just be good in your gameplay and have fun.
So let me just get this straight. We have a 1v1, a 2v2, and a 4v4, and that's 3 of the 5 game modes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let that sink in for a minute. That's 3 of the 5 game modes we're going to be able to play. It's just team deathmatches with more players in them.
Well, what did you expect it to be? Fucking
Just
mathematics?
better! More storyline ideas to it, you know, just something better.
Not to slate the most popular thing that's ever graced our channel, but,
Okay, but
better.
Team Deathmatch is great, right? But not 3 of them out of a 5 game mode online experience.
Well, dear Mr. Ubisoft, we've got a boy here at Livewire.
I don't like it. I don't like it. There should have been more. I love the game, but there should have been much better game modes online. That's all I'm saying.
Perhaps I'll add some more.
If they add more, I'll definitely buy them because I'm willing to give the game a chance. I want to play the game. They just seem to make it more difficult for me now. But
It's early doors, there's still probably a lot more to come, especially with DLC and stuff.
Yeah, we are a very long time away from release date, aren't we?
Hopefully there'll be more, and if so, that's great. I'm 100% ready to hear about them. So yeah, also comment below your thoughts and opinions. We'd love to hear what your thoughts and opinions are on the online game modes as well. So leave them in the comments below and we will get to them as soon as possible. But now we're going to talk to you about some extra online pieces of information as a sort of thank you for listening to all our drab and of course meaningless thoughts, because Ubisoft don't care about us, but yeah.
So the game has an online progression system, unlocked through experience points by playing all online game modes. I know, all 5 of them! With your points, you can unlock new combat abilities and new visual customization options. That was I really like the customization in the game. It brought it up to another level of detail and actual enjoyment.
We'll get to all this in like a actual video, like full customization, so don't need to worry about that. We're gonna get all of it out in one big video, so look forward to that as well. But basically what I was saying is experience points gives you money, which then until you can then buy stuff with to add to your character to enhance them, basically. Or her.
Yep.
Also, another quick tip, players can also loot armor and weapon parts from the battlefield with specific stats as well, so that allows you to adapt your gear. So I'm thinking, by killing people that are better than you with the more experienced players with high level weapons, they'll probably drop them and then you can steal them, and you maybe get part of their part of the gear to add to your own gear. So I think it's a good idea to aim for the guys who are high rank in the hope that they drop something good.
Yeah, it's a really good system.
I mean, this is purely you guessing.
I know, but from what it says, I mean, it seems pretty obvious that the players are going to drop stuff, and if it's a good player with good stuff, you're going to get to have that.
Yeah, the text makes it sound like that, but you don't know if you've got anything until the game ends and it says, oh, you randomly found this. It's not an active function to kill someone and then loot their corpse. It's just something that happens automatically, and you're lucky if you've got it or not.
I think we'll see something like that. But so just another quick tip if you're interested. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to join in on all our discussions in the comments below. We love to talk at more length with everyone in the comments, so please post all your ideas and thoughts below.
Click on our faces to get to know us a little better.
Click here for our entire For Honor news playlist to catch up. Or you can click here for our full series of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands news.
All links from the video are provided in the description below for all you mobile viewers out there.
Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to thumbs up the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new so we can catch you in the next one.